Niti Aayog member VK Paul also today got vaccinated in the early hours of the inoculation process. He reiterated once again that the vaccine was entirely safe.
We have right now with us Dr. VK Paul, who has been leading India's fight into pandemic right from beginning, and today he chose to be vaccinated. And we will talk to Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul, thank you for taking the time out, sir. Why did you feel that the need was there for you to come and take the vaccine, especially the Covaxin?
Well, I was given the information that I have to be given the vaccine today. I'm from AIIMS, and AIIMS community is receiving vaccine, and I came here very happily, and I'm so proud that I received the vaccine here, and I'm even more proud that I received Covaxin, about which there is a doubt, and I'm happy to say that please remove your doubts about this vaccine or any other vaccine. Please embrace the vaccines that are being allotted to you. Covaxin is a great vaccine. Covaxin I have taken, there's no side effect, nothing. I'm perfect. So is true with Covishield. We have two great vaccines. We are fortunate that this country has two made in India vaccines which will turn the tide against the virus. And therefore I'm proud, I'm happy, and I'm happy to be a part of the initial phase for rolling out the vaccination program in our country.
So we already see the process of COVID getting implemented in the healthcare workers list. When are we going to see the public?
It's just a matter of time. You see, you make a beginning. As the Prime Minister said, you start with the most needy. You start with the most appropriate group to be vaccinated. That's how all the countries have done. Very soon, in a matter of days, the frontline worker wave will start. This is going on, that wave will come. And very soon thereafter, people above the age of 50 years will be also reached out. In fact, that is our real focus, because they are 26 crore people. Health workers are only 1 crore. The real depth of the program is on the backbone of the coverage of people above the age of 50 years. That is the real focus. That is what will change the face of pandemic. But we need to protect the healthcare workers because they are most exposed. And we don't know whether this pandemic has gone anywhere. In a situation of the present times, there cannot be a choice. Why? Because we have a certain stockpile available, certain number of both the vaccines available. Potentially, lots and lots of people require it. And when you do it, you want to allot this in a certain manner, and whoever gets vaccine A receives vaccine A, whoever is allotted B gets B. The matter of choice only comes when there is a lot of plenty, that so much is lying and you can exercise choice. If you do this, then it is at the cost of somebody else who could be receiving vaccine. This is not, you see, choice is a luxury at this point in time. Time for that luxury may come later on. But today, it is to be done in a manner that you get the most needy ones get at the earliest, and the most needy should get the vaccine which is effective.
Okay, my colleague Neha joins us from the Jayanagar Government Hospital in Bengaluru. Neha, we just heard VK Paul of the Niti Aayog reiterating once again the vaccine safety. We've seen top members from the medical fraternity themselves getting vaccinated to send out that message that it is safe. But has that percolated down onto the ground?
Well, Aarti, clearly not, because the hospital that we visited in the morning, an update we took from them, and also the hospital that we're at right now, you can see it's about, 5:15 now, 5:20, and clearly, they've wrapped up the vaccination drive. They had a rather poor response is what the doctors said. We spoke to, the BBMP doctors who were here earlier, and they actually went on to tell us that, in fact, that they received only about, 56 out of 100. That's the number that's actually turned up at this particular hospital. And even at the one that we were at the morning, only, in fact, 51 people out of 100 actually turned up. I'm going to take these questions straight, in fact, to the BBMP doctor who's actually joining us, who's been a part of this from the morning, to get a little bit more clarity. So, first of all, how was the experience and how was the turnout?
Well, it's going to be written in the pages of history. So it is definitely a moment, not only for us doctors, as a nation altogether. Um, everything did go smooth, did go well as planned. There was no hassles, and the best part is there was no any adverse effects that people were worried about and skeptical that they might have. So all the doctors, or rather the beneficiaries that were vaccinated today, none of them had or turned out to have any of the adverse events or effects. So that's a good sign for starters for the pilot run that we've run today, and hopefully may this continue and the entire nation gets vaccinated as soon as possible.
All right. Now, I'm going to have to ask you over here, in several centers across Bangalore, we're seeing that, the turnout hasn't been as much as expected. So, over here, of course, while we saw something close to 60%, in other centers we've seen 50%. Was this possibly owing to the apprehension that was there among the, junior healthcare workers, or what would you say would be the reason for, a slightly average turnout?
Well, I can't speak for everyone per se, but if I have to say, like you said, people are apprehensive. And the other thing was most of the doctors have already been tested for COVID positive. So they already have the IgG antibodies. And taking a vaccination would not be as effective. So they would rather wait it out and take. That's one of the reasons for doctors not turning up. Well, and the others, a few of them have allergies, and unfortunately we're not doing a trial dose here.
Okay.
It's going to be injected. So that's another reason for the less turnout or no show, I would, if I could put it that way. And the apprehension, yes, that plays a major part.
Right.
But then, we're hoping, because most of the doctors, the big names in the healthcare field have turned up and have got themselves vaccinated.
Right.
So they have actually laid down the foundation.
Yeah.
So the others will follow suit.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, Aarti, there you heard it, of course. Hopefully, we are expecting a better response in the next drive is what, that's what another doctor also at the previous hospital that we spoke to said. So we'll have to really wait and see how long, it actually takes for us to be able to achieve the full target that we had set as a country.
Well, that is true. Of course, this is a long process. This is not the only day. It is going to be a tiring process. It's going to be an exhausting process, because we also have to deal, and this is something that medical experts have been talking to us about, fears, about misconceptions, about apprehensions. And I'm sure this is something, Ayushman, that the government is going to be looking at when they're having a review meeting at 6 p.m.
Yes, Aarti. In fact, right now I am in the Ram Manohar Lohia Institute, and currently this is the hospital, nodal hospital. Vaccine was being given, and here you can see the vaccination process has ended and the doors are now being closed. Currently, this is the vaccination room where the vaccination was currently taking place. And Aarti, there is a review meeting with the state health ministers at 6 p.m. Now, this meeting, basically, what we are getting to know from our sources is also about the hiccups which were there in the COVID application. Despite all the dry runs and the preparations, we are still being told from the health ministry there are some glitches being reported from states, as well as also in the national capital. There was some in which the beneficiaries didn't receive the message, or there was a problem where they had to call. So these issues are to be addressed when the health minister meets, and there is a formal presentation from the ministry at 7 p.m. Where we will get to know the final number, because hospital-wise number from the central hospitals is something that is not available with us as to how many people out of 100 have been vaccinated. But the review meeting which is going to take place in the health ministry today, where the union health minister will be having a video conference, more of the talk will be on how the states have coped up with the new mechanism of CoWIN app and what are the difficulties that they face today.
Well, it'll be interesting to note what the takeaways from that meeting are. Ayushman, thank you so much for that. There is also, as Ayushman was telling us, a health ministry briefing at 7 p.m., but they're not going to be taking any questions. We'll bring you all the updates for that. But for now, Ayushman and Neha, thank you so much for joining us.